Hey everybody, Casey here. Just wanted to let you know that we do more than just this podcast, so why don't you head on over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, GroupCast Nation. Also, you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at GroupCast Nation. Also, if these three things are too convenient for you, you can also email us at groupcastnation@gmail.com. There you can give us any of your questions or comments, or if you want us to do an ad read of some sort of business or project you may be working on, you can also put that in there too. And don't worry, we'll put the links to these and more down in the links. Is it on? Are we live?
We are live without Lennon because he doesn't know what 20 minutes
Before
means.
a live studio audience.
Before a live studio audience.
Live studio fish.
Okay, enough of that.
Welcome to the sitcom episode.
Oh, it's gonna sound horrible when I play
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
It's gonna be like,
Episode 129. That's what we're on right now.
29?
Yep.
Well, that's not what I'm on. I want something completely different.
Yeah, you're on like 3.
There is many cars.
Well, that
Oh
Lennon
my
finally
God!
got here.
What?
There are
I
3.
said Lennon finally got here.
Oh, okay.
I'll be black.
Oh, okay. Erica's over there, Dave,
Can I
Amber,
be
me,
opening up? Hi.
and Amber is also there. I think I
Wait,
said you
that's
already.
me. Hi.
Hey.
Distracted by cars and people and stuff.
Too many cars. Too many cars. Too many cars. Too many cars.
You started me down this road, and I can't stop now.
I have many songs stuck in my head right now.
You seem very musical today.
Yeah, I was also
He
listening.
was beatboxing.
Beatboxing.
The entire ride here.
I can't help it. When I get started, I can't stop.
Oh, God.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Nope. And the other song I had stuck in my head today was "We built this city.
We built this city.
We built this city on rock and roll, but not this song." It's very not very. It's not very rock. It's not very rockin'.
Nah.
Nah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Introducing Lennon.
Like 4 other cars just pulled up.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is too bad for them.
Also,
Built this city.
Alright, we have actually kicked off here?
yes.
Alright,
Yep.
fuck it, I'm gonna share a mic with you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fun.
Sweet.
And Erica can find herself.
Erica can go fuck herself.
Oh, was Amber over here? Or was Erica over here?
Amber is over
Amber
there.
is over there. Erica is over out.
Yeah.
There's a chair and
Outside,
it's- can go
welcoming
places.
pretty
Takes a lot to make a chair. We got me and you.
Is anybody ever gonna remember what those words are?
That's a spring.
It's when it comes to me and you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy.
Takes a lot to make a stew.
What if I missed? What are we talking about?
We started 2 minutes ago.
Sweet! Then I didn't miss much at all.
We pretty much all just making noises.
Cool. Well, then let me kick it off here. If you guys had a magical power where if you were in a full standing position but then bent down to ground level, you picked up a nickel every time you did that, how much money would you make in a day, do you think?
Hold on, you're gonna need to back up.
Okay.
Wait.
You're every time you
Every
bent
time you
down
bend
to the
over,
ground,
you
you
pick
picked
up
up a
nickel.
nickel, but you have to be from full standing position to start with for the nickel to appear. How much money would you make in a day, do you think? Before
So
you
are we-
just got sick of bending over to pick
Oh.
up
I
nickels?
would
Okay.
be willing to venture $5-6.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's not bad.
Depends if I'm working.
You realize that's 100 times.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
do 100
$5
squats in a
and
day.
100
I'm
times.
not math.
Yep, exactly.
I guess I would have to actually practice in the act of picking up nickels.
Right. It would be like the most annoying power ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have the power of infinite money, but there's no fucking way I'm going that far with
But
it.
it's really, really fucking
Oh yeah, if
genius.
you're Jack LaLanne, I mean, you would be rich as fuck. Exercising joke
Okay,
right there.
got it.
Yeah. Okay, just a thought that I had.
Exercise
Can
joke.
I ask Erica?
He's on a beatbox.
As soon as she might have just locked the door so the other people don't come in.
So, we're trapped in here.
Yep.
No,
We
I
are.
think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
locked and she tried to
Is
come
that
in.
gas? Is that gas coming
We're
through
a
the
trap!
vents? It's a crap.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that and the, you're sitting down and you're taking a dump. Or maybe you're standing up in. It would make
Erica,
no
I got a
sense
question
if you're
for you.
pooping.
What?
I'm sorry. Hey, you
Because
can
it's
scoot
using
in
that
between
toilet
Oh, I'm
paper
going that
sitting
way.
and
I'll let
pooping.
them in the kitchen.
All right, Erica, I got a
Where
question
did
for
get
you.
that
Huh.
from?
It's a
Don't
superpower
ask.
question.
Oh,
If you
Christ.
had the superpower where every time you bent down to the ground, you picked up a nickel, but for the nickel to appear, you had to be in a full standing position to start with, how much money do you think you would be willing to pick up in a day? See, you think
Dead
Dave
air.
said $5, and then I told
Dead
him
air.
that's 100
I
times.
think I'm gonna redact
I'm gonna
that and put it to
I don't know, if I'm in an exercise mood and feel like doing
Right.
a bunch of up and down, sure,
Right.
I'd do $5.
Okay.
If not more.
Okay.
Well, I also have thighs of steel, so squats are easy.
You realize
bunch of
it's if you think, yeah, I could do 100 times. I mean, that's not.
But after,
Over the
like,
course-
but after like the 20th time, you're like,
No, not necessarily that. It's just the fact that you'll go, okay, I will take this to my limits. I bet I could bend over to pick up this nickel 100 times. I mean, that's a lot of times. And then you look afterwards,
That's a lot of dollars.
you have $5.
Yep.
How far is $5 going to get you?
I mean, it could get you like a couple drugs, right? A couple drugs.
Like half a dime bag.
Just half of drugs.
Yeah,
you know?
half a drugs. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yes, drug dealer. I would like one drug, please.
See, that's like a genie curse.
Yeah.
Superpower. I want infinite money. All right, well here's the nickel equation right here.
The
That's-
nickel
Here's
equation.
a question.
Yeah.
Do you have to squat down, like bend your knees, or can you just, like, I can touch my toes, like, flat-handed.
Right.
Do you have to?
I'd say it's however you can get down there however you want,
Yeah,
but
that
you
would
have
be
to be
hard.
full standing.
Yeah, I
straight
could just,
up.
like,
And it's not like you have to do it all at once. You can do it throughout the day.
Right, yeah. This is something you can do at any
You
time.
have 24 hours to pick up 100 nickels.
Yes. And that's just one day, though.
One day.
That's one day. There's going to be days where you go, fucking nickels. I just can't. And what do you do?
tired,
And you
goddamn nickels.
now, also keep in mind that you said 100 times for $5.
right.
In nickels. You now have 100 nickels to deal with.
Well, lucky for me, though, I live right next to a Food Line, which has a coin star.
There you go.
That's-
Actually,
Yeah,
that's not
that's
so
not
bad
wrong.
then.
There you go.
I was gonna say it's like the John Caprulo joke where he lost a bet with somebody for $100, so they paid him all in twos.
Fantastic.
So, okay, I got a couple things to go through today.
Okay, so do I.
Yeah.
I have 2
I have
topics, which
absolutely
is
nothing.
2 more than I usually have.
Yeah, I know.
Woo.
This is a really quick one. Christopher Lee died.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
absolutely sad about that.
That's depressing. The man made a metal album. He made a metal
Yeah.
album.
Isn't that something?
That's amazing.
I have an issue, though.
What?
All my
Wait,
topics are on
what?
my phone, and I can't find my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Probably sitting on it.
Yeah, maybe you should stand up.
Oh, it's
If you bend over, you'll get a nickel.
It was in her.
No,
There's
no,
only
but-
100 nickels in there. There you go. You just have to reach under the cushions.
Yeah.
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 Also, Ukulele, the Kickstarter,
Yeah.
ended a couple days ago. They
Oh,
raised
How much
they
money?
raised
How much money?
$2,001,000
Oh,
pounds,
Actually,
which is roughly $2.5 million.
I have something for this occasion.
That's millions.
Did you hear about that? Oh,
I
I
have an
love
app
that.
that can do that.
Nice.
love that.
That's pretty great.
Did you see the what was it at E3, like the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter? Like at E3, they're like, the Kickstarter
I-
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or whatever, and I looked at it like a couple hours later because that's when I found out
Yeah.
about it. And they wanted 250. They were at like 388,000
Wow.
or something. So yeah,
insane.
I vaguely know what you're talking about. What kind
it's
of
some
game is
sort.
that?
I don't
What's-
really
Is it
know.
like JRPG?
It's
You can get to your topics in a second, but I'm
I feel
going to
like
need you
it's
to go to
JRPG.
sleep for a second.
It
Because-
is. Oh, I have so much E3.
Yeah.
So much E3.
Let's talk E3
Okay.
real quick.
Well,
Okay.
so Shenmue, it's like this Japanese. It's a completely Japanese game. Like it's in Japan.
Yeah.
It's. Man, I don't even know how to describe it. I've only ever seen like 2 or 3 episodes of like a Let's Play.
Okay.
Might have been Game Grumps, honestly. I played the
Yeah.
first one or
I
something
don't
like that. And I'm not exactly sure how to describe it. Like I don't know. I don't remember if there was a lot of fighting, but there was a lot of walking to a place and talking to the right people to get information. And I don't remember much more beyond
Just
that.
so
Kinda
everybody
like a
knows.
Heavy Rain, maybe.
You've probably seen this since you're looking at the time for this episode. We're
Yeah.
doing a short episode today.
Yeah, because we have
Because-
to, unfortunately.
That's all right.
We're at Erica's birthday party.
Party.
Yay!
We're back.
Party.
We'll be back next week. I imagine.
Party hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing a short one. I've been enjoying the top 5 episodes
Oh, yeah?
thing. If I had thought about it, I would like to see, if everyone wanted to spend the time to think about it, I think it'd be really cool to see everybody's top 5
Yeah.
episodes.
These are my top 5s.
I'm fine with seeing your top 5. It's good so far. I listened to Mach 5 Bingo last night.
That's a great one.
It's a really good one. I was on point for improv.
It's
exactly
what you think. What I said in the description. It is like a few minutes of talking about birds. Terrible bird impressions. Yeah.
What's that one quote that was in that? My seagull is a dolphin and my goose is a clown.
Yeah.
I want that on my shirt forever.
And then after that, it's a couple minutes of talking about Mach 5 bingo, and then it's just bitching about old people.
And it's bitching about how nice old people are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so since we have limited time, let's just discuss E3.
Yeah, okay.
Things
So,
of that sort.
So let's see. Xbox One announced backwards compatibility.
That's fantastic.
I'm not surprised anyway. I knew they were going to be like, here's our new console. You can't use any other game systems. Oh, wait, now you can.
Yeah, it's probably going to make me buy an Xbox One now.
I'm very excited being an Xbox One owner now.
I'm definitely buying a Wii U for Splatoon.
Looks like a fun game.
Splatoon!
It looks incredible.
It's like paintball, but with squids.
As an FPS guy, I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's
also,
really
Wii
cool
U is backwards compatible, so I can speedrun Super Paper Mario, which I really want to do.
The cool thing about Splatoon is that it's a first-person shooter, but the object is not necessarily to shoot other people. That's what makes it so interesting. It's a giant King of the Hill. The entire map is the hill.
So if you're not too much into
it's a beautiful day.
Yay! While other people are just fucking colliding, you can be off doing your own thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their shit for that.
Rolls isn't here to jizz his pants for that.
I'm sure he's jizzing his pants wherever he is.
And then the Nintendo thing where
Nintendo World Championships.
I wasn't really caring about that.
Really?
You're talking about the puppet shit, right?
I watched the whole
puppet shit.
I didn't watch puppet shit.
I
know nothing about
it.
Puppet
Was
shit.
Amazing.
Okay.
It started out with the president of Nintendo America, who is like this. He looks like Bowser.
Right.
He looks like Bowser. He's got this giant chin, and he's lifting weights, and he's like, "All right, I'm ready." And he walks out, and then there's Shigeru Miyamoto, who's the president, and then Iwata, who's the CEO.
Right.
They're all walking out together. They walk out on the stage. These are all puppets, mind you. And I think that Reggie Fils-Aimé, or Fils-Aimé, or however you pronounce his name, he sneezes and suddenly has a bird beak. And then it keeps cutting back and forth between all the people, and they slowly turn into Star Fox characters.
Oh shit!
And then Iwata goes.
Oh, I did know about that.
And then Iwata goes, "Shigeru, do a barrel roar." And President of Nintendo America goes, "Yeah, man, do a barrel roll." Barrel roll? I can do better than that. Watch this.
It fires up the new Star Fox?
Yeah.
I'm iffy on the new Star Fox. It's the Star Fox everybody was clamoring for.
Yep.
Except you gotta use the Wii UI pad to aim carefully.
I would hope that they would have some sort of regular controls.
I only cared.
I hope so, but it didn't look.
Out of all of that, I only cared about that and Mario Maker. That's it.
Mario Maker looks fun.
Yeah,
didn't care about anything else.
Did you watch the Nintendo World Championship?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
I did not.
I was working.
Man. There were some really. Well, I saw a YouTube video of the whole thing later.
I know.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm subscribed to Andre the Black Nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, that
I'm
guy.
actually subscribed to him. I watch his videos a lot. I know that he was one of the
He was on it. Cosmo, the speedrunner.
I like Cosmo.
Fucking Aaron Hansen was on it, competing.
Okay.
Nice.
It was awesome to watch, and they did Super Mario Maker levels. Like just hell levels.
You can just go and play those at Best Buy now.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
They announced that during the whole E3 thing.
Best Buy near me.
Yeah.
I know that half of the competitors were people who somehow played at Best Buy and I guess their best times or something like that got them spots.
Is there anything else from E3 aside from that?
I saw Guitar Hero. The new Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, how you can switch between live and
play.
TV or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Where it's like it's not like there's a CGI band playing. It's now
it's all live.
the music videos.
Yeah, it's all. Well, no, it's not just that. It's also it's all
live
action footage for when you're on stage and shit, which is
pretty
really
cool.
interesting. I mean, I guess it's going to look pretty cool. I mean, you can't get much.
Did they show
more
anything
realistic
about,
for
what
graphics?
the controller looks like?
Yes,
they did.
I saw somebody playing it.
I imagine it looks much the same.
It is not.
Oh, okay.
It's not even close.
Because I saw footage of it.
Doesn't it have?
And the new UI looked different. I was like,
Doesn't it
there
have
are now
2
3 buttons.
There's 3 buttons.
Well, there's 3
columns.
There's 3 columns.
Yeah,
There's an upper and a lower.
Right.
On each one. So there's 6 buttons overall.
Right.
So there's picks that come facing down, picks that will come facing up, and just squares. And the ones that the ones that face down are the ones that are down, the ones that are up. Yeah, and the squares you hold both on that row.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna make. Ooh, I'm actually really excited
Dragon
to play
Force.
the game.
Let's bring back Dragon Force.
Oh shit, that would be fun. I would love. I'm actually really looking forward to playing that now.
Cool.
With backwards compatibility and everything now, I might be getting an Xbox One. Honestly, not just to play Guitar Hero, but it's a pretty big case, big reason to purchase the game.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's interesting.
It's not a bad console. I mean, I don't know. I think people have sort of like this mentality against Microsoft. I'm not that big of like a Microsoft fanboy, or anything like that. In all honesty, I just play whatever games I feel like.
Right.
Xbox One is actually the last on my list to get. I prefer PS4 or Wii U first.
Really?
Yeah.
Why PS4?
Because it has Bloodborne.
Is that a PS4 exclusive?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It is.
Oh, that explains a lot then, yeah. I would get an Xbox One for Killer Instinct. I'd play the hell out of Killer Instinct.
Okay, anyway, is that it for E3?
For E3, not for games. Do you know that Ryu just came out in Super Smash Brothers?
I did hear that.
That's
good.
Cool. Have you seen any gameplay footage yet?
I've seen exactly 0 of Super Smash Bros. Period.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Ryu plays exactly like he does in Street Fighter 4. Same
Street
combos.
Fighter 5 also.
You can do
out.
his special attacks are mapped to the B button or whatever. You can also do the motions with the A button, like the Hadoken. You can do it by pressing B, or you can do quarter circle forward A.
Cool.
And it's really weird.
Street Fighter 5 is coming out.
Fallout
4 is coming out.
Apparently
That's exciting.
So far
only in Boston.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6 characters have been announced for Street Fighter 5 so far.
I don't care about Street Fighter, so I just.
Rules. Get the applause ready.
So how about that Final Fantasy VII remake?
It's all right.
Okay.
You're actually. We were wrong earlier. Rolls does not think too highly of Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think it's okay, but I heard they were making parts of the story, so.
Really?
Yeah. Why?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Amber, tell your stories.
Okay, I'm back.
Amber has stories.
Yeah,
Yay.
so I started a new job.
Right.
I don't work at a gym anymore. That's awesome.
Hooray!
And
Did you get hit on still?
not yet.
Okay.
No, wait. There was one guy.
Uh,
He works there, not at the salon. He works in JCPenney, like outside the store. Oh, that's another story. But anyway, so
for another time.
meeting all these people has been quite interesting. We're all very, hairstylists are all very unique and
unique.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what else to say about them, but this one lady, her hair is always dirty and she's kind of gross and she's very overweight. She usually sits on her chair, at her station.
Is she bizarrely shaped like some of the people I work with?
Probably not. She sits with her legs open
Like
with
a
her
mutant
stomach.
pear.
She sits with her legs open on her chair with her stomach sitting on the
She
chair.
can sit on her stomach.
And it's
good
just
Lord.
gross. And she tucks her shirt in, so it's really obvious. But so
When she walks, does it go?
No,
It's
but
all just tuba.
everyone was like, "Oh, don't sit at the chair at the reception desk." And I'm like, "It's the only chair I can
That's
sit
where
in."
Betsy sits.
No, this lady fucking shat herself in this chair
That's where.
3 times.
That's where Betsy shits.
3 freaking times Lydia shit her pants at work in that chair.
In the same time?
Can I disgust everybody? Can I discuss that, everybody? Did she wipe her ass with her gut then?
Isn't that grounds for termination?
Honestly, yeah.
Now, are we talking about like actually like shit her pants?
Yeah, like she threw her underwear away in the bathroom.
Triple shit.
People thought the circus was in town.
She got an achievement for a hat trick.
And then
3 goals right in a row.
You mean a Shat Trick?
Shat Trick. There's our title.
And then this, not as interesting, but this couple came in and they could not do math. Buy 2 get 1 free is our special. And the lady was like, "Oh, then I'll
What confused them? 2 or 3?
I don't know. She was like, "Okay, well I want conditioner." I was like, "Okay, well it's buy 2 get 1 free. Did you want to get some more?" And she's like, "Oh, sure." So she got 2 conditioners and a shampoo. So I was like, "Okay, it'll be $34 because each is $16.50 plus tax."
Yeah.
She's like, "That's too much.
What?
I'll take 1 off."
What?
And I was like,
That's not how it works.
I was like, "Okay, well the third one is free. So in order to change the price, you have to take 2 off."
Yeah.
We don't haggle anymore.
So she ended up buying 1, and then her husband comes in and he was like, "Oh, well if it's buy 2 get 1 free, why don't you get more?" And she's like, "Well, I don't need to spend that much money." He's like, "I'll buy 1 more for you." And I was like, "Okay." So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to return yours and sell it back to you, and then ring up the new one and another one, then you get your 1 free.
Right.
Her brain must have been shorting out.
And then her husband, I rang her husband up for 2 things,
Yeah.
price of 1,
Yeah.
because she already paid for 1. And he's like, "That's too much. I want to pay for the lesser one." And I'm like, "What?" Okay, I literally said to him, "Okay, well, we don't do that. And neither does anyone else in the world. So, but if you come back and you can prove to me that you found another store that will let you buy the lesser thing and get the more expensive thing free, I will refund you." They're not coming back. Fuck them.
Wow, that's something.
Those
people
to the public.
Yeah, I was gonna say those people could meet some of the people you were.
Oh my
you
god,
work
it would
around
be
Lennon.
fantastic.
See, I don't have to deal with that. I just deal with people who are bizarrely shaped and
Yeah.
a bunch of hens who get really upset every time I get something caught in the copier. Because seriously, one time,
Is this a common occurrence?
yes, oh, absolutely yes. There was one time where there are 2 copiers in this building that I work at. I use one all the time. They won't let me use the one that's closest to me because they're like, "Oh, it's too fucking loud." So, but then again, then one of them broke, and I was forced to use that one. That they're like, "Oh, it's too fucking loud." It's not. It's actually quieter than the other one. It's too fucking loud. My name is Finn Cow, and I work in an office. So I'm putting papers through, and all of a sudden it goes like really loud, and I just hear everyone in the office go, "Oh!" Like, you're not in first fucking grade.
You just made their day.
You're not in first grade. You don't need to be doing that.
You're not getting sent to the office.
Something out
You're
of
in
the
the
ordinary
office.
just
Yeah, I'm in the
happened.
office.
Their day has been made.
People are there is no fun allowed there. One time I have all these boxes that I have to empty out. So I was decided to be, I'm gonna just make a tower to establish dominance, and I just put boxes down.
That's what towers do.
Yeah. I put boxes down. I just kept stacking them as I emptied them out, and eventually it towered over the cube I worked at. And somebody came in and was like, "Are you the one who's stacking those boxes?" I was like, "Yeah. Why?" "Can you take them down? They're a little distracting." Oh my god!
They're
Really?
distracting.
They're square or rectangular.
Her exact words were, "We need you to put them below the threshold of the cube." There is no fun.
That's when a tower turns into a fort.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it sounds like you work
So I made 2 towers.
based off of Office Space or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Office Space is based off real stuff.
Oh yeah.
Very clear.
I'm sure. Ugh.
So this other guy the one guy that he didn't really hit on me, but he's obviously trying hard, or that he should. I recognized him as he was a senior in high school when I was a freshman at my school, and I only remember this because he came into my first period class, my first block class, and he came in and he was annoying my teacher about prom food for dinner, like whatever they were eating at prom. He wanted to, because he had a different date and he had to change what she wanted
This episode of GroupCast is brought to you by prom food.
And so I recognized him and I was like,
Sizes go from bucket to larger bucket.
and I recognized recognize them as being fucking annoying. So I was like, oh damn, like please don't see me. So I see him walk by, like staring in, like over his shoulder, staring in 3 times. So obviously he's seen me. No head flip. His head was directly in my direction with his eyes on me. Yeah, like that.
Cool. You can't visual jokes.
She's a magnet for this weird shit.
On the 4th time, which I almost forgot to put the 4th finger up, on the 4th time he walks by and he goes,
good save.
Then he does the head flip. Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Are you kidding me? I just watched you stare at me 3 times. So he comes in and he's like, you know, when I get nervous I say things I shouldn't. I was like, he was saying something about how am I doing, and I'm like, you went to Penn Manor, didn't you? And I was like, fuck, why did I say that? And he's like, oh yeah. And then he's like, so how have you been since then? I'm like, we never talked. Like, how would you know how it was then? Like,
let's start with the since then. We'll work our way to now.
We're dropping anchor.
You've got to confront that behavior straight up. I've dealt with, not in that particular situation, but I've dealt with. Well, it just happened at the show, the open mic we went to, where I said something. What did I say? Like, oh man, this Taylor Swift song sucks or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then one woman's like, well, I'm her cousin, and I just heard her bold face like, your cousin's music sucks. You want me
that
to
was
recant
pretty
at
funny.
this point? I'm too deep in the web.
And on that bombshell,
Yeah.
I think we should end this off now.
Man, that was quick.
That was 25 minutes.
Hot
too deep into that web.
Well, it's too bad we had to do something so short, but maybe we'll figure out something to make up for it next time. I don't know what, but maybe we'll come up with something.
Stay tuned to find
What's
out.
the rush?
There's a party
Party?
going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a party in that room, and we're in this
It's a
one.
party that you're fucking here for.
Yeah, there's people. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So for Dave, Lennon, Amber, Rolls, myself, and Erica, who's not there anymore, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night,
So
everybody.
long, folks. That was close.